To Town of Charlton Selectmen's meeting is May 14th, 2024, 6:30. Let's all rise and pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so let's go and approve the minutes from the meeting on April 23rd.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Community relations announcements and an open forum.
All right, we got a bunch of announcements tonight, so I'll get through them. These are the announcements for the Board of Selectmen meeting, May 14th, 2024. And don't mind me, I had some double work today if I'm slurring my words a little bit. Just a reminder, annual town meeting is Monday, May 20th, 2024 at 7 p.m. at the Charlton Middle School. Fiscal year 25, senior abatement forms are to be turned in by 6/30/2024. Applications can be found on the town's website on the water sewer page. Charlton Heritage Preservation Trust, Landscape Border Bounty, the power of planting for wildlife and well-being. May 17th, 2024, 7 to 8 p.m. in Dexter Hall, Charlton Public Library. The Old Home Day Committee is looking for nominations. Please, the following awards need to be presented at Old Home Day on September 1st, 2024, Sunday. All nominations sent to the Old Home Day Committee no later than July 31st, 2024. There is an opening for a member of the Water and Sewer Commission to be filled until May 2024 town elections. The Water and Sewer Commission is a 5-member commission responsible for overseeing all matters related to public water and sewer in the town of Charlton. Anyone interested should fill out a talent bank form found on the town's website and submit to Mary Devlin no later than May 22nd, 2024 for consideration. On Saturday, May 18th at 10 a.m. in Dexter Hall, Charlton Public Library will host local beekeeper John Headley to present on the basics of beekeeping. This program is free and open to all ages. No registration is required. Topics to be covered: starting a beehive, the physical structure of a beehive, the bee colony and its organization, bee tours in and out of the hive, collecting honey, the importance of pollination. This program is free and open to all ages. No registration is required. And then we have the Memorial Day activities posted by the American Legion, post 391. On Wednesday, May 22nd, a ceremony will be held at Masonic Home at 10:30 a.m. On Sunday, May 26th, post 391 will attend church services at the Charlton Federated Church on Main Street, assembling at 9:45. On Monday, May 27th, 2024, annual Memorial Day Parade will be held rain or shine. Participants are to assemble at 1:30 for a step off at 2 p.m. That's all.
Anybody else? Open forum. Is anybody here for an open forum? Anyone? No. All right, appointments and resignations. Oh, he's.
All right, the first appointment is for the Council on Aging Director. I had sent out a digital appointment letter for Michelle Drum to be appointed as Council on Aging Director along with her resume. Her start date would be May 28th, 2024, and you're asked to reaffirm her appointment.
Michelle, come on. Let the crowd know.
Should I sit?
Yeah, that's fine.
Stand?
Oh, whatever's more comfortable.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I am excited to be here. Grateful for the opportunity. My name is Michelle Drum. I have 20 years municipal experience. 15 of that is as a senior center director. And I am very excited to work with Julia, Sharon, Ken, and Kathy, all the volunteers, which are the lifeblood of a Council on Aging. Of course, the Council on Aging with the support of the town administrator, all yourselves, the Board of Selectmen, the Finance Committee, and all of the residents to offer services to the populations that are in need, our disabled, our elder, our dementia folks and their families. So I'm grateful for the opportunity for the screening committee to offer me this, have their confidence in me, and I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, Michelle, I was gonna say your background's fantastic, and I think that we're really lucky to have you. So really looking forward to see your like strategic vision and how we can best serve our seniors, et cetera. So with that, at least for discussion, I'll make a motion to reaffirm Michelle's appointment.
Second.
All in favor? Welcome.
Thank
So,
you.
like the
Thank you so much.
and smiling, awesome.
So excited.
We will see you very soon.
Thank you so very much. It's okay, I'd like to stay. See John, we're up to.
Do you have insomnia? No, I'm kidding.
All right, so the next appointment is for the Conservation Commission. There is one full member opening on the Conservation Commission. They are recommending the appointment of the current alternate, Peter Capuano, to the full member opening. Once the appointment is made, we will advertise for the alternate opening. I recommend the board make the appointment.
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for volunteering to do this. That's awesome.
It's been quite the adventure.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, people watching.
Oh, well, I've been working with the commissioner for probably 6 to 8 months now. And I've been helping out around with rows, helping field here and there. And it's great. I have to say, I really enjoy it. There's so much to learn.
So much more than that. Well, I want to thank you for coming up. This is important to me to have the people that are being appointed to come and actually, talk to us and for the people to meet them. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
Motion to appoint Mr. Capuano, and thank you again.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Do you guys want to take a picture? I think good for you guys.
Group shot.
Thanks for coming again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, it's so nice. It's nice. Family.
Much like a church, bring the kids.
Aw. All right, traffic controllers.
All right, the next appointment is for traffic controllers. Police Chief Gallo is asking the board to appoint the following as traffic controllers for the town of Charlton: Carol Knapp, Michael Kowalczyk, Joseph Lazarick, Joel Erickson, Kevin Dennett, and Martin Dodd. I'd recommend the board make the appointments as requested.
So moved. Thanks for coming in, Chief.
Second.
All in favor?
John? Dan have no comment on? You have no comment on this, or you're just?
I just need a few more, hopefully, and I'm gonna probably cut some in the, next July 1st, because they haven't been working. So hopefully,
Yeah.
a lot of construction work going on, difficulty filling in the area, we've been kind of a hub for the area.
Yeah.
So.
Good. All good.
Thanks, man.
All good.
Right, all from.
Next, we have a couple of resignations. The first is from the Old Home Day Committee. Attaches a letter from Cedric Flower resigning from the Old Home Day Committee. He will be changing his residence in June to New Hampshire. The board should accept his resignation and a letter thanking him for his service in your sign folder.
Bosh, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, Cedric is always a character, and he's just been fantastic with town, from being, dressing up as town crier, all his volunteerism, et cetera. So he will be definitely be missed. So motion to accept his resignation with deep regret, but I wish him well in his future endeavors.
Second with regret.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Cedric. You're a wonderful guy. Nice to pull it off.
No doubt, no doubt.
And the rest,
He's got some big shoes.
All right,
and,
friends.
the next resignation is for the Council on Aging. Attaches a letter from Cynthia Cooper resigning from the Council on Aging effective May 2nd, 2024. She will also be moving out of state next month. The board should accept her resignation and a letter thanking her for her services in your sign folder, and we will be posting the opening upon the acceptance.
Bosh, do you again?
Yeah.
Again, Cynthia was a former select person and always put the town above all. So again, Cynthia, I wish you nothing but the best in your future, and move to accept her resignation with deep regret.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Chair, and if I could just say, losing Cedric is a huge loss to the town, and so is Cindy. The Coopers have been involved, not just Cindy, but the whole family have been involved, whether it was Selectmen, FinCom, moderator. And it's just, these are both huge losses, but I do wish them well.
Schedule.
We have about 5 minutes for that.
Oh, time. What do you wanna do?
Probably the discharge.
Yeah, we call
All right, let's do that.
All right. So, we have a discharge of mortgage for 125 Blood Road. Attaches a request from the treasurer collector, Virginia Porter, requesting a discharge of mortgage on the property located at 125 Blood Road that had a rehabilitation loan lien from the town of Charlton for loans that were issued to certain homeowners during the 1980s. Payment has been received for this loan, and discharge needs to be voted up as approved at a selectmen's meeting and signed by the chairman, witnessed and notarized following the vote. I recommend the board approve the discharge of the mortgage.
Madam Chair, through you?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know, just out of curiosity, do we know how many more of these are out there floating around? Like, there's not a lot, right? Isn't
We
it just?
just, we've been trying to kind of track all
Yeah.
these down, and they really only come up when there's a
There's a
point of
time to go.
sale and they find that there's a lien attached.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be a master file anywhere of when these were, but we've been trying to kind of track these records down.
80s were a tough decade. Motion to approve the discharge of the mortgage.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
Do you want to do the scholarship?
We want to do the bid.
How about the bid? Let's do the bid.
So, materials, goods and services award bid, on April 22nd, 2024, bids were received and opened for material services and goods bid. After review of bids, DPW Director Nick Keel is recommending the following bids be awarded. Bituminous concrete type 1 in place, $92.39 per ton to Mass Broken Stone of Berlin, Mass. Last year's bid was awarded to Mass Broken Stone in the amount of $81.89 per ton. Full depth reclamation with application of liquid calcium chloride, at a cost of $3.22 per ton to Murray Paving and Reclamation. They will also be awarded bid last year at a rate of $3.14 per square yard. And stone seal, double stone seal, and 10% asphalt rubber surface treatment at $3.60 per square yard. Double stone seal at $6.25 a square yard, and asphalt rubber at $4.35 a square yard, all to Allstate Asphalt Inc. of Sunderland. Last year's prices were $3.40, $5.95, and $4.25 per square yard respectively. All these were the low bids for each item, and I would agree and recommend the board approve as requested.
Madam Chair, through you. Andrew, quick question. Are we taking into account the delta in the operating budget? Did we put an automatic increase in them?
We did not include an automatic increase, but we did have an increase in chapter 90.
Oh, the chapter 90, so we just could do it that way. All right, that's cool. All right, Madam Chair, at least for discussion, I would recommend that the board, or I'll move that the board approve as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, since we have 3 minutes. All right, there's the scholarships.
2024 scholarships. The scholarships awarded by the Board of Selectmen are the Jesse Smith, Nehemiah Stone, and Edwin Phillips Cooking Fund. This Colby Scholarship recipient was chosen by the Colby family members. 7 scholarship applications have been received. Out of the 7, only 1 applicant qualifies for the Jesse Smith Scholarship, as there is only the district guidelines for the scholarship. All applications have been forwarded to the Colby family for their review. As in the past, when the motion is made to award the scholarship, the student's name is not revealed. This year, we would like to ask the board to award the Jesse Smith Scholarship in the amount of $250. The award is based on the interest earned for each scholarship. The scholarship will be awarded to the student at their graduation ceremony. The recommended motion is included in the memo. Once awarded, we will notify the school of the award, and the student will receive the award upon receipt of college acceptance by our office.
Madam Chair, I move that the Board of Selectmen award the 2024 Jesse Smith Scholarship to the applicant that qualified in the districts in the amount of $250.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I have a question on this one. That 250, that's the fee? I mean, there's a set amount that we use?
That's the amount that it generates. It's rounded to the generated interest.
So if all of, okay, and the other 5 will go to the family to decide, right, because those 6. Yeah, they
The
didn't qualify for this, they didn't qualify for.
Nehemiah Stone and Edward Phillips
Yeah.
cooking from.
But there'll be only one chosen. So I did read it, still no Jacob, no Beth,
I haven't heard anything.
right? So what's up with that?
I had sent an email to the guidance counselor to ask if there was anything, and I don't think I received a response from her.
No, okay,
Thank you for doing that, though, Jake.
yeah,
That's-
thank
that means a
you,
lot.
yeah, that's good, but you see, that would be nice if they would try to apply for that too, thank you so much. And I'm assuming we will be getting the invitation for the graduation. Yeah. So we'll, all right. That's it, that's all I got.
6:45.
It being 6:45, we have a poll hearing for Brookfield Road. Attached, you'll find a request from National Grid and Verizon New England Inc. requesting permission to install one joint-owned pole on Brookfield Road. Also attached is a notice that was sent to the abutters. This request has been forwarded and approved by both the police chief and DPW superintendent. No comments or concerns have been received. The chairman should open the public hearing by reading the notice as sent to the abutters, and I would recommend the board approve the request. I'll see if anybody from National Grid is on board.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's do the public hearing.
Yeah, I got that.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just need to read the public hearing notice and then see if there's
Okay.
any.
Please be advised that the Charlton Board of Selectmen will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, May 14th. It's at 6:45 in Meeting Room 1, Town Hall, 37 Main Street, Charlton, Mass, to act on a request by National Grid
And Verizon.
and Verizon. That's the wrong one. I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. To act on a request from National Grid and Verizon New England seeking permission to locate poles, wires, and fixtures, including the necessary sustaining and protecting fixtures along and across the following public way. Brookfield Road, National Grid to install one JO pole on Brookfield Road beginning at point approximately 1,183.6 feet west of the center line of the intersection of Brookfield Road and Sydney Circle. Installing midspan pole that will feed the Jennings Road URD. Anyone wishing to be heard on this matter should appear on the date and time specified or submit concerns in writing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Kira?
Yes. Yeah, so this poll is to help finish off the Jennings Road underground residential development program. This is the last stretch that needs to be installed, and to hook up the underground primary to loop back into Brookfield Road, we need to have this pole installed at the end of the intersection. And the reason why we need a new pole rather than going off the existing pole 68 is because there's already a transformer on that pole, so we don't want to keep our poles too crowded and have too much on one pole. So in order to have the riser to go from underground to overhead, we need a new pole installed.
Madam Chair, I'm not sure if there's anyone.
I'm
either.
okay, if there's no opposition, I'm okay with it.
Oh,
Well,
can you not hear me?
If there's anyone online or in the
Yeah,
audience,
Okay.
I don't see anybody. Yeah.
maybe two attendees.
Super.
I'm assuming they don't want to get in, but, oh, no, it's the same, I'm sorry. Well, barring anything else, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Madam Chair, I'd make a motion to approve the poll positions.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Thanks, Kara.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, the reorganization.
Michelle, by the way, we're never this fast. This is a complete
I was like,
normal.
oh.
All right, so per the town's bylaws, section 50-7, organization, the selectmen within 7 days after each annual election shall meet, elect a chairperson and otherwise organize and fix the time and place of their regular meetings. They shall adopt their own rules of procedure. This discussion is held by the board to choose a chairman, vice chairman, and clerk. So,
Madam Chair, I would like to nominate Selectman Lancet and Selectman Borowski as chair and vice chair for the coming year.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Excuse me, yeah, I have a question on that though, since we're now in a, obviously, there's a rebuttal to the election,
Recount.
a recount. We still have to follow through those rules, but I'm fine with it.
So, Madam Chair, what I probably say to that is that based upon our bylaw, that it's very explicit that we need to reorg this meeting. If hypothetically things change because of a recount, could always be a possibility down the road of another reorganization if a majority of the board felt compelled. But as of today, Select Person Singer has been dutifully sworn in, and in my opinion, we should continue.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
just
If
so
you need
that
to,
we understand, because it was very narrow.
One or 1,000?
Doesn't make a difference.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, did we second?
So now we have to vote.
Oh, wait a second.
So we have a second from Mr. Borowski.
Yeah,
All in
well, not
favor?
really, but sure, yes. Aye. So, yeah,
Aye.
right.
Yeah.
Madam Chair, or Pete, however we're handling it, I'll make a motion, Basha, if you would accept, the position of clerk, I think that would be wonderful.
I'm good with it.
Second.
All in favor?
So, Madam Chair, I know again, there's been history of, depending upon who runs the rest of the meeting, I don't know if you, Pete, like, care or.
So I think I'm just gonna finish it up. There's only a few more points and then you can take over.
Pete, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
What's next? All business.
My review. So at the last Board of Selectmen meeting, the board was asked to conduct the annual town administrator evaluation for the period of May 1st, 2023 to April 2024. The attached are the evaluations of my performance provided by each member of the board. I'd sincerely like to thank the board for their support over the last, I would say year, but, most of you guys even longer. I'm very thankful for the board that really exemplifies professionalism, collaboration, and really a truly efficient. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Madam Chair, may I? Just a quick thing for the audience. So we did a rating scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the best. Our cumulative score for Andrew was a 4.74, which I believe at some colleges might be considered summa cum laude, or at least very close. I was gonna say, I mean, it is graduation season, so look at that. Just on a personal note, again, I could not be more happy with Andrew's performance. He's navigated our ship of state. I think better than anyone possibly could over the past year, between our trials and tribulations with our partners in Dudley, with finance, obviously our school committee, all of our capital projects, the fire station. I mean, that list goes on forever. So again, Andrew, I couldn't be happier with what you've done, and I'm looking forward to what you do next year, because I know it's gonna make the town that much better.
You go to that one, and if everybody wants to read 3 pages of my superlatives for you, they are happy to do so. But no, thank you very much. You make our job so much easier. Appreciate it.
We didn't motion.
Well, it's really because of Mary and Kara. They really keep me in line. They keep the board in line. They're really the backbone of everything. So
Yeah, we certainly know that. Don't worry about it.
All right, so police review nothing, student select person report. Who goes better?
Okay, so starting with athletics, I believe we talked about the student a couple weeks ago, but any SN senior content producer Paul Paquette interviewed Shepherd Hill baseball sophomore Angel Paulino, I believe that's how you say his name, about his no-hitter at Fuller Park earlier this season. And if you're interested, you can catch Angel's segment on NESN Clubhouse at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, May 19th. On May 1st, Shepherd Hill Senior and Junior MIAA student ambassadors, Victoria and Hannah Fillion, attended the Spring Midland, Massachusetts Interscholastic League's Leadership Workshop at Ultimate Obstacles and Schoolyard in West Boylston. Students spent the day learning about teamwork and leadership exercises while collaborating with student ambassadors from the other 25 member schools of the Midwest League on challenging obstacle courses and small-sided and road games. Thank you to Luke and Hannah for representing Shepherd Hill at this event. In the arts, Joy and Shepherd Hill Show Choir students are learning to sing and dance at the Show Choir Boot Camp this summer. The camp is from July 29th until August 2nd, with a performance at the end of the week to present what campers have learned. Registration is open to students from grades 4 to 12. And contact Becky Bussier for more information. School-wide, the Shepherd Hill NHS is hosting their annual cornhole tournament on Tuesday, May 21st at 6 p.m. on Carmichael Field. Not really sure what that. Students and faculty are invited to sign up in teams of 2. The winners get a set of homemade cornhole boards by Mr. Ducharme. So good luck, teams. It's a pretty good prize. Finally, prom's coming up for juniors and seniors this weekend. Tickets have been sold and proposals have been made. The theme this year is a night in Wonderland, wishing all students a safe and fun time at the best night of the year.
Madam Chair, for you?
Yeah.
Madam, when you graduated again?
The graduation is June 2nd.
June 2nd, all right, so you have one more meeting with us.
I guess so. Yeah.
That makes sense. I'll give you accolades then.
So for Bay Path, there hasn't been too many events happening recently since the school year is coming to a close. But there will be the math and biology MCAS tests approaching, as well as AP tests. Next, midterm grades have closed for 4th quarter, and teachers have been recognized with thank you cards from the Student Council for Teacher Appreciation Week. Lastly, for this section, the Model A Club has met with automotive and automotive collision students to share their experience and knowledge. And then for student achievements in sports, the animal science students pretty sure the juniors have earned their trade-specific certification.
Right.
Next, students have been inducted into the National Honor Society, with the first meeting being on the 28th of this month. And then the MIT Inventing Design Challenge has been approved for the next stage. Finally, track has had a win over Monty Tech, softball has won over Worcester Tech, and baseball has won over Barclay.
Good job, boss.
Yeah, just have a few things for tonight. So, the Community Choice Electricity Program, we received the pricing for the Community Ag Program, for the next renewal period. The successful bidder was Direct Energy, who is our current supplier, at a supply rate of $13.07 per kilowatt hour for a 3-year term. This is actually a reduction from a 15.5 kilowatt hours under the current contract. So this will take place in December.
That's actually fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's for 3 years?
For 3 years locked in at 13 cents a kilowatt hour.
People should pay attention to that.
Yeah, enjoy.
Absolutely.
And currently we're recruiting for the positions of health inspector, light equipment operator, and since Cheryl Salinas, who is our executive assistant to the highway department, was recently selected by the Water and Sewer Commission to become their next operations director. Her position for executive assistant is currently open for applicants. So cool.
Mhm.
You want to like counter that?
All right, that's that. Other business?
Madam Chair, I have one item. I couldn't submit this earlier because of the election. I didn't know if I'd be on the board as the election, you win or lose. And I couldn't put something on a warrant if I didn't know if I would be here to talk about it. So I'm gonna make the same motion I had made last month. Hopefully the last time I'll have to make it. And that is a motion to release all documents related to VGG in the town of Charlton. including all meeting minutes, emails, and documents, etc., in their entirety and unredacted, automatically at the conclusion of litigation.
So at the conclusion of litigation.
Right, same thing I said last time.
David, I would ask you, what is the urgency?
There's no urgency. It
There's
doesn't-
no urgency, so,
That's why there's a trigger mechanism, so that it gets released in the future when it's over.
oh,
And
of
so
course.
basically, well, you didn't second it last time I made this exact same motion, so I'm doing it one more time in hopes that it will pass.
No, that isn't what you said the last time.
Yeah,
You said you wanted to release it immediately.
No, that was the time before that. The last time had a triggering mechanism.
Through a chair, I don't remember that part, but honestly, I think it's better to focus on this one now. And that language, I'm personally fine with.
And then, and what the attorney?
So when the judge,
When Andrew determines that litigation is complete, everything gets released, whether I'm on the board or you're on the board or all gone.
okay.
So Andrew is
that's fine.
it's the
That's
deciding
more-
party when the
that's more in line.
litigation is
Once once our legal team agrees that's over,
agrees. Yeah,
then this
I
would
thought
just
that's
automatically go, which, based upon that language, I have zero
Yeah.
issue.
Absolutely, but I misunderstand, what was the urgency
It was said differently.
before?
It was said differently.
You had to do it,
I would invite people
Immediately.
I would invite you all to watch the previous meetings. This is not the first time that I asked for it with the triggering mechanism. In fact, if you watch the recordings of the previous meetings, I included this. So as far as urgency, it's not an urgency because I've been saying this consistently in 2023, in 2022. I've been bringing this up forever.
but you recuse yourself from anything from VPG.
Correct, but I'm still a
So-
selectman and a resident of the town who believes that the people of this town have the right to know what's going on behind the scenes. And I believe that nothing should be hidden from them. And so if minutes deserve to be released, then they should be released.
Yeah, nobody thinks that anything should be hidden. It's just said better now this time, when the conclusion and Andrew deciding, what the attorneys are advising.
Again, I would
That's fine.
invite any member of the board or the public to watch the previous meetings, which included the same trigger mechanism.
I would move the motion.
Yeah.
So we have a motion and a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh. Gosh, I have a couple things and, it's really more directed at Pete, to be honest, at this point. Soon to be, or even current chairperson, it's just something to think about for like future items. One is the language for potentially the fall town meeting around the select board stuff. Just want to cue that up. We gotta talk about goals for Andrew, probably sooner than later. And also to queue up, we tabled for now, some of the recommendations from the government, study committee, like the town clerk. So again, it obviously not in June type of thing, but just so we start thinking about that. And Mary, that's also for you to remind me at some point.
And when are we going to the summer? June or July?
June.
June.
No, actually,
June, so that's.
I'll defer to Peter.
Bill can't wait.
So just to let you guys know, I received notification from Attorney Cosgrove that he's not going to be seeking reappointment as town council for the next fiscal year.
Who is it?
Jim Cosgrove.
Oh,
He's deciding to pursue other endeavors.
I hope that means retirement. He deserves it.
So I figured upon approval of the board, I put out a request for proposals for council services and bring, essentially plan to bring it back, whatever proposals we receive for the July meeting for consideration.
So moved.
and we all agree on that person.
Right, we would essentially bring in, solicit proposals, see what comes back, and bring forward some candidates for consideration.
Would it
Have
be
a
okay?
second?
Wow, I'm sorry, through Masha, would it be okay to have the board, and I'm not sure if this is unusual or not, but because Attorney Cosgrove has served this town for so long, a very long time. I'd like to ask if we could have a certificate.
Oh, yeah.
For Attorney Cosgrove.
Jim's awesome. Is he gonna be there Monday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're gonna do it for his legal assistant as
Oh,
well.
yeah, which is cool.
Mhm. Super.
Very cool.
So do we have a second? Did the motion go through? Or
Oh, I said motion. I said second.
I didn't need a second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Okay.
All right, that's it. The next meeting,
Town meeting next week?
yes.
We have the
please
pre-meeting at 6:30.
come. Everybody, please come, town meeting. All right, that's it. That's it.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Congratulations, Pete. Bosh, thank you for